Hello, partners. Hey, first let me wish all of you a very happy 4th of July weekend. You know, it's difficult for us here in the 21st century to understand what life was like in the mid-1800s in this country. For one thing, slavery was still a way of life in the South. And as a result of this, it was illegal for a black woman to be able to read and write. Yes, I just said it was difficult for a black woman to read and write. And I'm going to say it again. It was very illegal for a black woman to read and write. But for one black girl in Georgia, the ability to read and write was something that her grandmother talked about all of the time. Pretty soon, Susan King Taylor's grandmother began secretly obtaining books for her granddaughter and arranged for young Susan to get help in learning from a secret teacher. The two hid Susan's books in a secret place so that the police could not find them if they ever looked in the house. Somehow, with only an occasional tutor for help, Susan Taylor did slowly learn to read by spending hour after hour with her new books. Then, in one of those great American magic moments, Susan and her family moved to nearby St. Simon's Island. This place was a Union Army outpost. Susan Taylor came to the attention of a military leader who had been told that a black woman had showed up in camp who could actually read and write. She soon became the first black teacher of freed students. Within a year, she had taken up nursing and became the first black Army nurse. Golly. And partners, to make her story even more remarkable, Susan Taylor did all of these things before she was 18 years old. That's right, I said it right. Over the years, historians have begun to realize that Susan King Taylor left quite a legacy. In the 5 years just after the Civil War, she opened several schools in Georgia for former slave children. Today there is a Susan King Taylor Community School in Savannah. Just 2 years ago, the state of Georgia put up a historical marker in her honor. She was ahead of her time and risked her life to become educated and to help others. Let's say her name again. Susan King Taylor. So, I'll see you next week. Until then, you know the drill. Find that great big red X at the top right and click it, and you'll be magically transported right back on the report page. I love you guys. Go get 'em, Tigers!